So this, we got target banned on our Smurf, or on our main when we were streaming, so we decided to dodge and do an educational video. So this is how you carry in gold elo. Now, one thing I want to demonstrate, I hear a lot of people talking about like having the optimal rune setup, making sure you have everything 100% correct all the time. It doesn't matter, right? If I wanted to be 100% optimal, I would take First Strike every single game. I think it's just the best rune on Kassadin. This game, I'm taking Electrocute. If I wanted to be optimal, I would make sure I have Second Wind in my secondaries against Malzahar, because it works as like a flat damage reduction. Because it gives you extra ticks on him, right? Now, gameplay trumps everything. Looking at this team comp, what do we have to worry about? Everyone on their team can do damage. They're all kind of relatively squishy. They have a lot of CC we need to be mindful of, and other than that, we'll be okay. Generally speaking, your game plan is just going to be to farm in the early game and abuse mistakes, right? So what are examples of mistakes? For Malzahar, it's going to be him using his E on you instead of pushing the wave. Okay, so he autoed us. We trade Q for auto, which I'm fine with. He blocks the... Okay, we take damage, but we trade back. Okay. Now, I think what happens a lot of time with Kassadin is people feel very weak in the early game and they try and do too much too soon. Kassadin is a champion that requires patience. And the reason that's a mistake now is because he doesn't get to push the wave a lot. It slows down his push, and my Q blocks it. Tell YouTube why you start Q instead of E, in case it helps you trade. You can also get 2 activations. The E cooldown is so long, you can basically get 2 Qs for 1 E early game. Your goal isn't to push the wave, your goal is to stay healthy early game on Kassadin. He kind of misused that. Okay. Beautiful. Now, he got the crash a little bit late, but we're actually ahead of him on CS because Malzahar is one of the most annoying... I just fucking missed a minion, of course. Malzahar is probably one of the most annoying champions in the game to last hit without using his abilities. Now, versus Malzahar, there are 2 routes. Let me see. Watch this. Boom. Now we can't push. That's how you play versus Malzahar. Versus 6, you can use your ult, and you can use your E to basically kill his minions, because what happens is his minions end up on a much shorter cooldown. Help me crash. Beautiful. This is such a power move, I'd be thinking about it tonight. Alright, what'll happen versus Malz is your E cooldown is much longer than his Voidling cooldown, right? So, what you need to worry about is post 6, you E, and then you basically trade E for his W, and then you're down an ability. So post 6, you use your ultimate to also clear the minions. I'll show you what I mean. Right? Now we also, because we're maxing E, so is Kassadin strong or weak early? He's weak early, 100%. Malzahar is also one of the weakest champions in the game early, so we can kind of bully him if he makes mistakes. Fuck. Once we hit 6, we just win this matchup. No, I mean, I generally think it's better to have the mindset that Kassadin's weak early, You just need to know when, like, you do have windows of power. So people act like Kassadin can't do anything. You have windows of power that become very good to abuse, especially in lower elo, because you're gonna get more opportunities. Okay. I appreciate him giving that to me. I would have rather he just take the kill, honestly. It's so risky. Don't fucking clear a wave like I just did, though. That was terrible. So instead of following these roams, I am... I'm coming, actually. Play slow. What the fuck is going on with my pathing? I see, I was thinking of taking tier first. I don't know what he thought he was accomplishing there. If he was level 6, he's much more of a threat to me. But since he's not level 6, I'm level 6. He has like basically no items. Alright, so we're not going to just hard push this. We want to build up a wave first. And I'll show you guys why. So, A, if we hard push this, he's just going to get here in time to last hit it, I think. Maybe not, actually. But he's going to miss minions anyway. But we're going to focus on trading with him aggressively. Beautiful. And just like that, he's going to miss this entire wave. And that's why we didn't fast push it, because if we fast pushed it, we wouldn't have been able to trade onto him, right? What's more valuable in the kill is all the CS and EXP that I'm denying him. So we're going to push one more, and then we're going to base. What the fuck is that ult? The reason we're basing is because we have enough AP to get stronger, right? Now the only way that we lose this lane at this point is by basically getting Malz ulted into a Viego gank. So we need to be very careful about where Viego is on the map. Other than that, we can basically just permakill him. He doesn't do enough damage to kill us. I didn't mean to auto that. Do I have auto attacks on this account? Wait. I feel like that's happened a couple times. Game. Auto attack? No, I don't. Okay. If I were Viego, I'd be on this, so I'm just gonna go kill Viego. We have enough damage. He's not there. Why do you get those boots? I was on an awkward amount of gold. I wanted to get stronger, but I didn't have enough gold to buy anything else. So I just got the boots because they're a cheap power spike, and we're probably going to get feats this game, and I think the upgraded version of these boots are really good. Also, in these sorts of games, your flash cooldown matters a lot. Okay, so now what we're going to do is let him use his E and W, and then we're going to ult forward and Q him. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Now, what we don't want to do is like flash ult him under tower, and then he just has to press R on us. Okay, now we can do it. Now we can do it because our flash R is enough to kill him. Beautiful. And I'm actually going to take a base here for tempo, because while I'm basing, he's going to be able to walk back into lane. This is going to be pushing back to me anyway, but I really want to get my Malignants. We love CD boots around here. Yeah, I think they got really nerfed. They used to be a lot better. They used to be my favorite boots in the game, but they're still pretty good. Right? And all we need to do at this point is not enter shutdown. So this is something I see Kassadins do a lot, right? They'll get really fed like this, and then in the mid game, they're going to try and like 100-0 Gangplank and Viego and int their shutdown. We're an objective, our shutdown is so big. That's how I like to think about it. So even if we die and trade 1-for-1, it's never worth it. Do you see what I mean? We're so ahead of him, he can't kill us by ulting us. Okay, what we probably want to do is start to look to roam, right? The reason we want to start to look to roam is because we're going to get diminishing returns by keeping Malzahar out of the game, but Malzahar is still always going to be able to press R on me. Right? He's always going to find ways to give utility to his team. Probably not going to do much damage, but it doesn't matter if he presses R and he sets up for a barrel combo. I probably can kill her, but I don't know where the ADC is. That's why it's risky. She also has exhaust, I just realized. Beautiful. Look, now we roamed. We double killed our bot lane, made them use CDs. I'ma call them Malz in honor of Malz uninstalling after this. Yeah, I'd be pretty frustrated if I were him as well. I don't know what the fuck that Nautilus is doing 1v2. I'm gonna go kill this Viego. I fucked up. Beautiful, and that gave me some mana back. And what I'm gonna do is base here. I'm gonna get a lost chapter. I'm gonna sell pot for it. And we're still chilling. I could consider TPing here, but they have enough CC to where they might kill me. If I had flash, I could probably 2v1. Like, we really don't need to do anything flashy. We just gotta keep farming up. Look for opportunities to kill people. What we're probably going to do next is make the Viego hate his life. We're 5 ultimate hunter stacks. If I'm Viego, I'd be pathing topside out of base here. Oh no, he's bot for some reason. With his entire top jungle up. Alright, so what we're going to do is just push mid. Or he probably already cleared it. I don't know. Viego probably clears pretty quick. Probably ganking bot. He's somewhere here. I don't know where. Beautiful. So if you struggle with junglers, guys, go into the jungle and kill them. But that right there is a clinic on how you carry in gold elo. Thank you guys for watching the video. Remember to like and subscribe.